Good afternoon, everyone. Hey, this is Bruce Marshall from Simpler Trading with the nightly video update for Wednesday, April the 22nd. And we continue to have a crazy, crazy, crazy market. Each and every day is different. We still have all of the background variables, going all over the place with coronavirus. Updates and so forth. And now we've got another huge thing thrown in the mix with all of the oil, crude oil goings on. I don't even know what the right word to say is about it, but so everything is really unstable at this point, and yet the market seems to really want to keep going up. And that is in part, let me get back out here, go out to a longer time frame. This is the S&P 500. We'll just start here. That's in part in part because of the optimism of the economy reopening and things getting back to normal, or at least somewhat back to normal. So lots of optimism, apparently, thinking that we get back going and so forth. And also within all of the bad news means that the Fed is going to, printing presses are probably smoking their printing money so fast now. So more bad news means more money flows out into the economy and so forth. So I'm very torn on which way to play this, but luckily the type trading that I do is I'm a fairly neutral trader here, and I've been using this higher volatility and selling premium and trying to do trades, that are kind of more range bound, and that's been working extremely well. So basically, what I'm looking at here on the S&P, I'm trying to stay within a range, say something like that, and that's generically speaking. As you can see here, from the high here to the low. We bounce back up. That's a 50% retracement of that move, and we're kind of hanging out right there. I think we probably come up and touch that 618. That's a Fibonacci level. There's 618. And we also have, I don't have them up here right now, but we have a voodoo snow line at 2940. So that's kind of my target on the upside if we can get there. Now think about this. We had Netflix yesterday. We've got a lot of earnings after the close today and tomorrow, but next week is when the big ones come out, right? We've got Amazon, Facebook, Apple, Tesla. I believe Tesla's next week. So we get really deep into earnings next week, and not that they will, not that we'll get a lot of insight because people are going to suspend guidance and all that kind of stuff. But at least some of these may not be as bad as people suspected, or some are actually going to do really well. For example, Netflix came in very strong, lots of upgrades today and so forth. In the morning it'll be interesting. We've got Domino's Pizza, all of the coronavirus kind of names that we kind of think about, the gaming stocks, the Costco's, Walmart, that kind of thing. But again, Domino's, I think Home Depot's, Lowe's, etc. And not to mention the tech stocks and a lot of some of the healthcare names, particularly in the biotech area. But so there's some bright spots in the market itself. Now the market does not, we've got Wall Street and we've got Main Street, and Main Street's in a lot of pain right now. People are not working. Everything is come to a standstill and all that kind of stuff. And again, the market typically is forward looking by about 6 months. So they are, the Wall Street is thinking that this turns around and everything starts to look better. And as long as we can continue to start to look better, maybe we do go a little bit higher. Now that being said, as you can see, now this is the Nasdaq. I think these levels where we have been, and we've already crossed that 618 retracement on the Nasdaq. I would say I'm probably more, kind of in this area, maybe leaning a little bit down here. on the Nasdaq and the S&P too, but the S&P may have a little bit more room on the upside. And for all I know, the Nasdaq may as well. This market's got many more curveballs than we normally have. We do have all of the big tech names reporting next week, so again, if they're all good, then the Nasdaq maybe goes higher. But either way, I will be looking to, however high we go here, I will continue to look, and I said this in last week's video, I will continue to look to fade these kind of down here. Now, for some type of pullback, whether that's shallow or deep, one of the biggest questions is, are we going to come back and test this low? And very well could. I would say, if I had to put a time frame on it, I would say in the next month or two, there's a pretty good chance, probably June, maybe July, if things do get better and cases or coronavirus cases or news gets better, maybe the pullback's shallow and maybe we do end up kind of starting to work our way back up here. There's we could speculate all day long on that, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon unless the news is really good, and I don't really see that happening. So in the meantime, what we need to do is focus on the day-to-day news and events coming out, and of course all the earnings in the next couple of weeks. I mean, I'm just trying to position from day to day and trade things shorter term and kind of not too many positions out there, manage those. I'm taking smaller profits on the trades I have, just because we don't know what's going to happen. We've got some wild swings in this market going on all the time, so definitely be careful out there. And I don't have any specific setup in mind to share with you guys, just because I'm mostly in cash. I'm continuing to wait. I'm being very stealth on my trades and kind of waiting and watching for the right opportunities, and I am primarily trading the indexes right now. So it's easier to trade the moving tide than to try to pick which boat is going to go up or down, right? So that's what I'm doing. And again, so all we can do here is stay, keep a lot of cash, keep your positions light. Even when you have the positions, always know what your risk reward is going to be, and just be careful. This is a treacherous market we're in, not only from the swing standpoint, but from the news. Could be very extreme one way or the other at any point in time. So just be careful, and watch your max losses, and monitor your stops very closely and stay on top of them. So that's what I've got for today. Hope that helps, and I will see you guys at the next update. Thanks a lot. Take care.